Welcome back to the Entrepreneurial SME. We're still in studio with the founder of Usizo Thuso, Meshack Mokhema. Do join the conversation on social media platforms using the hashtag TESME, that is T-E-S-M-E. Mesh, 11 branches now in Gauteng and Free State. That sounds exciting, but I'll tell you, I've been a critic of stokvels over the years. Okay. That we've created these big numbers that bring in billions of rand every year. But the people who benefit really are the big players. We then take this money to go buy from the big names, and I'm not going to call them by name. Yes, yes. So here's my question. These stokvels that are now procuring from you, do they become part owners? Do they become beneficiaries of this scheme of yours?
Yes, they do become the beneficiaries of the scheme. Firstly, we give them platform of an idea input as how best can we run the whole stokvel. Remember, people can hear anything and see anything from other places, which can be beneficial to the stokvel as well. So most of our clients have been given the opportunity to bring the ideas and to be part of the whole entity. Yes.
Why do you think, up until you did this thing, that none of the guys in the funeral scheme thought about this thing? It was the most obvious, right? As you said, it wouldn't make sense that over these years, we would always wait for the Friday to go fetch a cow from somebody else.
You know, this business is very challenging, my brother. It's a business that needs one to be hands-on. It is a business that needs one not to invest in a textile, because yes, or check the home and then there's a big challenge in terms of handling the cattle head, much as the crime rate in terms of theft, the stock theft. Yeah. It is very high on this business. So yeah, I think maybe those are some of the factors that made a lot of people not to want to engage themselves in the very same business.
Now we had COVID, right? We had almost 2 years of COVID, where people got buried almost the next day after they died, and the numbers were limited. That means we didn't buy cattle. Yes. We bought from the butcher shop for only 100 people. Did it impact your business?
It did so much. Really, it did, because then people who submit the claims, they were not allowed to slaughter, because now slaughtering was one of the factors that it was said that it will make people gather in the large numbers, whereas that was prohibited. Yeah. So people would come in and had to pay money instead of giving them a live cow. So that's what happened.
Did you slaughter for them maybe as a mitigation?
Well, I did as a mitigation, but it was not doing well. Remember, the number of attendants was supposed to be 50. So if you had to slaughter a cow for 50 people, what would they do with the rest of the meat?
So what did you do? How did you solve this?
Okay, the problem that I solved, it was that I slaughter one or two and put the carcass in the fridge. Then I encourage my client to take at least a quarter or a half. But mostly they were taking a quarter because it was only attendance of 50. Yeah. But now it means the half is at a certain price, then I'll give you money, your difference.
So they get money.
You get money, the difference from your policy, yes.
So 11 branches, Gauteng, Free State, what's next? What's the expansion plan?
The expansion plan currently is looking at the inner Free State. I can't tell the places that I've targeted. Yeah. That's where I'm looking to expand, but in the contrary, my wish is to see Usizo Thuso Livestock having employed about 100 full-time employees. We are at 62 now.
62?
Yes.
Brilliant.
Yeah, we are at 62 now. So I'm looking at expansion. I'm looking at adding other businesses. The aim is to open much financial streams as much as I can, just to see that everyone survives. Because now, remember, the business is not me, and it is not about me. It's not for me. It is for the community. Yeah. So I'm heavily trying to create much employment as I can. So it means I need to expand the branches, I need to add more businesses, and to ensure that our community get employed.
Selfishly, for the people that we service in this show, I also hope that your growth means growth for more SMEs, that other suppliers come in to supply your business so that everybody can grow together.
That will be the best.
It's very important for us.
It is so important, so much.
Well, that's all we have for this evening. We will be back with more SME content. For now, from me, Rams Mabote, goodbye and God bless.
Telkom Business, behind South African businesses' drive to thrive.